Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. To part 6? Yes, I checked this time. Wait, did I? Yeah, 6. Thanks for joining me again. Last time, a guy named Jason got stabbed twice. Once in the leg, once in the stomach. We saved his life, I think. We sent an old war medic there who has not practiced medicine in 10 years and ignored a um, first aid training course, so maybe he's not the best, but time will tell. Now Peggy, I believe, asked us to come back upstairs and play some music. So let's get to it. This one. There was still a loud thud earlier in the last episode. I don't know what that was about. I'm starting to think it wasn't in the game since it didn't seem to do with anything. I'm thinking maybe it was literally just outside my house. I mean, in my house. It may have been my dog. So sorry if it was just my dog, and in the last episode you guys were just hearing me, like, freak out about,
Locked tight.
oh, that weird thud sound in the game that was so creepy. In reality, it's just my dog, and you guys didn't hear anything. Took my trash pile. More trash.
Come on, Forrest, put some music on already.
Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
We'll just go right back on. I'm pretty sure I've explored it pretty thoroughly.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. When you're ready, shut the music off. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
It's dawn.
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track.
Dawn.
Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
I'm also pretty sure it's more than one killer, I think, now, because... Let's see, where did that just happen? Well, I guess that sort of checks out. Somebody got stabbed near the reservoir on the way back. She murdered Royal Ricky right there. Then I think they went to the murder house, which I think is here? I'm not sure, actually. But I think the Lorem estate.
What song should I play?
Nothing. Wastewater disposal plant, sheriff's office. Gas station. Where was the gas station? Oh, gas station there.
Hey, play something.
So they're happening all over the place pretty fast. Didn't we have a call? Oh, yeah.
You're gonna love this next track. I hope this is good news, Peggy.
Nope.
Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Roll Ricky?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator.
Many people are dead.
Charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
Shouldn't we have played that on
I
air?
am. I'm driving back with an officer from Henderson now. We got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse.
Yeah, my bad.
It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines,
Yep.
and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news.
They all
That's
die.
crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
I'm
Who
guessing
else?
so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her.
Want me to bring her
Buy
here?
as much time as you can for us to get in.
I'll bring her here.
While you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my
Do my
best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go.
Why don't I just challenge her to a
Hopefully
fight?
Next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie.
She went and
Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
she killed her. She killed that one guy at the wastewater disposal plant because he like challenged her. That's the only reason I can think she went and fought him. Why don't I just challenge her? Get over here and fight me, pussy. You won't.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through.
So I do think it is still Maisie
Okay,
Cartwright.
Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
That ain't good. Why did you warn them? Oh,
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
he's dead.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work.
I did some of the
Tell
work.
Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
No.
Jason, we meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach.
Oh,
and
Rinky's dead.
There's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep, that is an answer.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. And I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day. Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No, not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called George Barrow?
You
The
killed him.
boy who drowned?
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
So I'm going on a limb. I said this in the earlier video, or maybe the video before that, with my theories that there's all these Whistling Man pranks where people are, pretend to be the Whistling Man and fuck with people. I think it's funny. I think somebody tried to fuck with George Barrows, make fun of him, or, scare him with like the Whistling Man. He ran a lot farther than they intended. He fell and fucking died. Yeah, he fell and died. They covered it up, and then the town just moved on.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Yeah. George's girl.
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened?
Uh-oh.
Are we still on air?
I told you.
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
This is an emergency.
You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we
Yeah.
can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall.
Oh
You
no.
spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes.
I didn't.
It'll have a big red button.
Oh, I did.
Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
I did see it, actually. Also, I'm assuming the killer's gonna be in here. He cut the power. She cut the power. And that's gonna be it. I'm gonna have to hide around, like I was saying. Really hope that didn't mess with our security system.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
I don't know, but it is big. Impressively so, honestly. It's also very spooky. Why make a maze out of our storage shells when you could just line them all up against a wall?
That must be it. Boom! We've got power. The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
Fuck Peggy. I'm in trouble, bitch. I'm staying crouched for this whole thing. Fuck you guys. The tapes. Could I like, play the tapes and attract them somewhere?
Preliminary toxicology results show manipulation. However, a high amount of poison.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
I'm not taking the direct route. I guess there actually only is the direct route, huh? Remember when I joked about having those mouse traps for safety? Kinda want them back now. And now some of the stuff that's sitting around here, I think I'm gonna have to use it as like distractions. Fucker. Kinda hoping that would be like smart.
What the hell?
I just about had a heart attack. What the fuck was that? I don't even know what that was. Oh. Well, time to go.
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening. A call.
That's Peggy, isn't it? That's Peggy.
What do you want?
Good to talk to you again, Forrest. You know, I've really enjoyed our chats tonight.
I haven't.
Where's Peggy?
Have some patience, Forrest.
No.
It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
Agreed. We should. I'll pull up a chair. We can hang out, you know, talk about all our life passions. You can sit here and wait till the cops don't arrive, I promise.
Alright, let's.
I'm happy to hear that.
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy.
Gallows.
Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world,
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because that's Peggy.
because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then. Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Hi, Henry. Nice to meet you.
Don't mind him. He's just shy.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course.
He was fast.
That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
There was 4, weren't there?
Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell?
I knew it. Well, I thought she was
George,
somebody else for a
this
second.
old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Peggy?
Marie Campbell. So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to...
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me.
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile,
I'm actually getting
first,
chills.
I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
You not know?
Why should I help you? Why should I play any part in this?
Kinda already
Because I
did.
think you believe in justice.
You think this is justice?
You have no goddamn idea, Forrest.
I do.
These people you've been trying to save, they were all in on it. They all knew George was murdered, but
What about the random kids?
Listen,
Shut up! Teddy, shut up. You're making it worse.
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you? All right, I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I'm not. I know who you are. Hey, we're on air.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek.
Don't say
and
that.
If I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell?
You'd call her a psycho. She is, but, you know.
Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Tell me
What
why.
made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised. No one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point.
I don't have my map.
God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course.
Could you hand me that, buddy? I need to see.
But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie. About midway through the night,
There was 4 of you?
we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait. Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
Oh, that's why he was...
Is that true, Teddy? Did you tell him?
What? No, he...
You two were as close as anybody. I don't believe for a second you didn't tell him. If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
But
It was
sadly...
just a stupid prank.
Hey, there was a little map there? How long was that there? Give that to me, dude. Oh, I put that there.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
I mean, it
Oh,
was.
come on. Oh, God. Damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
That's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding.
Don't say that.
And got him professional help just in time.
And he's a war veteran.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here.
How did you feel? Who was it?
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
Teddy?
it was Chuck.
Oh,
Chuck Brody. Laughing away.
didn't he have a limp?
He stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at?
George. He was dead.
Teddy. What happened next?
Or he fell.
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, god damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
Why?
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke.
It kind of was.
If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
No.
Ugh,
No.
you bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
You did murder a lot of people.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
Where did this come from?
I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened
I'd vote
that
for him.
night was
Trustworthy.
tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up.
Who is Clive? He just showed up.
Should have blipped. Ruined my future.
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business.
So if
unless
you
she
die-
lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he'd just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I mean, I am
For
for
all
him.
it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper.
Oh, that's...
No, that coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
Yeah, I did that. When will the killing end?
When will the killing end, Marie?
End? When does it end?
You can't kill the world. This has to stop sometime.
It has to. You never should have started. You shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. They should have been punished. It's coming to a stop.
When? That's what I asked.
Here, where George and I first met.
The play?
Before he joined your football team.
Drama club. No, play.
Right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec. You're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So, Marie, where? Oh my God,
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face.
Why are you there, Peggy?
Worried you wouldn't come. Marie! Oh my God. I thought you... And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me. I'd never forget my own sister.
Oh, shit!
Will someone please explain to me what's happening?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
No.
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Well, and her son,
Good
too.
to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with
I
me
couldn't.
when we need you on the radio. And I just...
Now I got this freakazoid looking at
I'm
me.
sorry. This has to be a lot.
He
for
threw
you.
a couch with one hand. He's gonna kill me.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
She's insane.
Weird. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No, they told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
I'm gonna kill your son.
your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Uh-oh. Eugene? Who was Eugene? Oh, his parents are both dead. Oh, yeah. That's right. So who were his parents then?
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
Here. Hey, doofus.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Shoot him dead.
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie.
Shoot her dead.
Hey, officer! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now.
For,
It's over, Forrest.
for a murderer who spent so long planning, she didn't do a good job.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together.
I quit.
I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy.
No,
This has been Forrest Nash.
there's a killer outside. I'm not going out there.
Good night. And good morning.
What about her son, though? Did we shoot him dead yet? Oh, I could die.
This is Officer Trout. Come in. One suspect is in custody. We trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
She's heading to Whistling Point. You're gonna die there, I bet.
Here in the darkness, I've got this feeling. It's growing stronger inside of me. It's a killer frequency.
So is this is a pretty, that's a pretty good song. And also, how long until these guys die? So these are the guys that did die. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna cut this part out. Everywhere from here back to where I was. I'm gonna listen to the epilogue though.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
3824.
What
All right.
card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie.
Hey, officer! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well,
I need
folks,
some coffee.
It was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. And it's been a scream.
In the dead of night, I can hear you calling suspect is in custody. We trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods. And you won't let me go. Oh no. Here in the darkness, I've got this feeling. It's growing stronger inside of me. It's a killer frequency.
So, I think this is Clive. The mannequin head, it's either Clive or Reginald. Because there's the mannequin head, the alien UFO. I'm gonna guess it's Clive because of all these, all the pictures saying who there is and who got murdered. That's me? I'm this guy? Shit. God damn, that's just loud. Kyle, Eugene, Jennifer, Scott, Cynthia, Tammy, Peggy, Forrest, Murphy, Hot Dave, Chad, Heather, Teddy Gallas Jr., Jason, Virginia, Sandra, Maurice, Eugene, Ola, Ricky, Kyle, Lisa, Seth, and Chuck. Martinez. Yep, she's gonna die where Ricky did. Not Ricky. Yep, Ricky. Ricky Bowers. He's the one who's putting gum all over the desks. Yep. Assuming that was Marie.
Officer Luco, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
She'll turn up in the river. Or the reservoir, maybe. Who knows? That was it. Alright, sorry I didn't talk there. So was that Clive's room then? Because all the mannequin parts, there's a stack of post-it notes, which like Reggie said like, Clive, stop stealing all my post-it notes. Was it Clive? That would be an interesting twist if he didn't die and he went and hid. Because he was keeping track of everybody who died. I don't know why Reginald would do that, and he's the only other person I could think of. Well, yeah, anyways, so that was the killer frequency. That was super fun. I loved the game all the way through. And that ending, that epilogue, was a great way to do credits and sort of tie up the story and leave something open, because, you know, she went over the edge like Marshall Mooney did, and which, like Ricky did, sort of dying in the same way he did, potentially. They didn't find her body, I guess, just like they didn't find Edward Marshall Mooney's. I think we did alright, all things considered. I think there was 4 dead. One of them was a tutorial character who I feel like you were almost destined to help survive, but I guess not. Anyways, this was a great game. Thanks for checking it out. Hope you have a great day. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I think this was perfect timing for my episodes. So, hope you have a great day. Thanks to the team for making it. Make sure to go check them out. Check out their future and past projects, I guess. And, can't wait to see more of what they do in the future. Hope you have a great day.